I'm Lana here, and today I want to tell you about a show that my eldest daughter told me about, and she really wanted me to watch this. And it's called Nathan for You on Comedy Central. And the premise is Nathan, who grew up in Canada, he basically lives in LA now, and he helps other entrepreneurs turn their business around or make more money. He solves their problems for them. And this one episode that I want to tell you about is one in which this store wanted to be able to sell more beer. It wasn't selling enough beer, and it really wanted to sell more beer. And so Nathan comes in and he says, here's what you need to do. You need to have a new clientele. And hey, one of the richest, most robust clientele you're going to get is kids who are underage who want to drink. Now, caveat, I am not a proponent of underage drinking in any way. However, the premise and the idea he came up with is actually very creatively brilliant. So, suffice to say, he advertises at the high schools that this store is now going to be selling beer to underage kids. And lo and behold, kids show up buying the beer. Now, what's so brilliant about this is that Nathan, whether he realizes it or not, he understands the human psyche, and he understands that what the kids are really going for, what they're really wanting, is a feeling. It's not the beer, it's the feeling they think the beer will give them. That's what the kids want, and Nathan understands this. So, the kids come up to buy the beer, and they buy the beer, and then the kids, instead of being given the beer, they're given a piece of paper that they can then bring back when they come of age at 21. So the beer is basically held at the store until the kids come of age, and then they can have the beer. And by the way, there's no refunds. So once the kids buy it, too bad, so sad. Now, Nathan understands that what the kids want, what they're searching for really, is a feeling. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to have a feeling other than what they're feeling right now. So not only does he give them this feeling in buying the beer, he goes one step further. In a corner of the store, he creates this mock teenage basement area with a chair and wood paneling and posters, and he has each of the kids sit in the chair holding their beer so that a picture can be taken of them. And then they can spread that picture around on their social media, and they can simulate the feeling that they've been looking for. Now, I tell you this story because it's a brilliant example of what we all do. We all look outside of ourselves for the feeling that we want. We want to have a feeling of home, a feeling of well-being, a feeling of we're okay, like we're enough for this world. And what we end up inevitably doing, because of all the social media and our culture that tells us in order to get that you have to be something or you have to do something or it's always outside of you. So in order for us to get that feeling that we're looking for, we look outside of ourselves. So just like those kids looking to the beer for that feeling, we look to working harder or eating too much or gambling or whatever it is. That thing really that we're going for is all in search of a feeling of well-being. The misunderstanding is that feeling is what we're already sitting in. We already have it. But for our thinking that tells us we don't. Our thinking that tells us we're not enough, we need fixing, we're broken, that thinking, it feels real. And so we try to solve for that thinking by looking outside of us to give us a new feeling. When instead we need to realize, oh, what I'm experiencing that's real, that says I'm not enough, that's all made of thinking. That's thought in the moment. And before all that thinking and all that thought, I already am well-being. I already am enough. It's all there. I'm sitting in the middle of it. It never goes away. It's there. And there's nothing out there that can ever fill that more than what you already have. It's there. So instead of looking out, look in and see in those quiet moments, of reflection where you're not on your mind so much, notice where that well-being, how that well-being wells up in you, how it's already there, but for your thinking. See if you can spend a little bit more time there and see what insights you have from that place. Okay, till next time.